Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Prince Mileme TV. Subscribe to the channel. Remember, guys, to follow us on all our social media platforms. We're on Instagram and Facebook. This is our daily news on breaking news. Former First Lady Grace Mugabe and a group of her associates are coming under investigation from anti-corruption authorities, following complaints that they grabbed residential stands worth $10 million without paying from an upmarket development on state land in Borodale. Arizom Property Development Private Limited were appointed as developers for the land on a Craig Estate allocated to Salim Mugabe Housing Cooperative in 2005, and have now lodged complaints with the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission and the Special Anti-Corruption Unit in the President's office. They allege that the former First Lady Grace Mugabe and then local government, public works and urban development minister Ignatius Chombo used their political clout to transfer stands from the development to companies they controlled without paying for that land. Zacc spokesperson Commissioner John Makumure said the commission would investigate all reported cases of corruption without fear or favor, including the Craig Estate. We are dealing with all suspected cases of corruption that have either been reported to us, that have appeared in the media, or even on social media. We are determined to allow the law to take its course, he said. According to a letter filed with Zacc, Grace Mugabe and Dr. Chombo are accused of using their influence. A tripartite agreement was thus entered into between the Ministry of Local Government, Public Works and Urban Development, Arizom Property Development Private Limited, and Salim Mugabe Housing Cooperative. The objective of the tripartite agreement is the development of upmarket residential stands of varying sizes at Craig Estate, Borodale, Harare. To this end, the ministry contributed land owned by the state, whilst Arizom Property Development was tasked with the development of the area. Read the papers. The agreement came with some regulatory and policy agreements, such as the stand 20% of the land to be reserved as government commonage as required on all developments where state land is privately developed. The developer negotiated that 50 under development stands be transferred to Arizom before work started, due to the risk involved in the scheme, but the bulk of development and the profits would come when the stands were sold. But Arizom now alleges that some with political clout and procedurally grabbed land from original beneficiaries and transferred the properties into companies and individual names without paying for them. The complaint, naming former First Lady Grace Mugabe and former Minister Ignatius Chombo. It is alleged that the former First Lady Grace Mugabe transferred to companies under the directorship of two of her children, Bona and Robert Mugabe Jr., 7 stands totaling just under 10.2 hectares. Companies and individuals associated with the first family that benefited, including Farai Olivia Mushonganyika, who obtained land worth $364,000 without paying, Junior Gumbo Chuma for land worth $544,000 which is 1.2 hectares, a packing investment for land of $812,000 and Mosho investment for land of $1.9 million. One of the names appearing on the list is former MDC legislator Timothy Mubau, who allegedly to have received land worth $432,000. Former cabinet minister Chombo is alleged to have grabbed land worth almost $1 million with 3 stands totaling to 2.2 hectares allocated to 3 firms, including Convoro Enterprises and Cowfood Trading. So guys, that's the latest regarding to Grace Mugabe. As you can hear from this whole situation, that agreement between 3 parties, the government, private sector and other party, which is Salim Mugabe Housing Cooperative. And so let's wait and hear more from these investigations kunoti Zacc wanoyanechi corruption before we conclude any rumors. We don't want to speculate to but according to this article, it seems as if vakatora zvinhu zvavanga vasina kuwirirana. Handiti. political influence is one of those situations during Mugabe time you could kind of so much power you could actually control everything, control whatever you want. I want to have a farm, I want to have a company, this company. That's so much power to do that. So I'm not surprised that some of these guys in that whole situation stands and because we're going political clout. I mean, look at my hectares of land just for them only. So they need to investigate this and then they need to come up with results and people need to be arrested because that's corruption. And remember, this was a state land. You see, state land and that's the difference between rich people and poor people. Just imagine to go guys zvakatika kuna namfa kose budiriro dai magreda izvozvo so atiri busy kutokuputsa dzimba dziripo ipapo tingadai so vanhu vachitochema vachichasese property yavo yapanze and everything, but this whole situation iri kuborodel and vakumbota investigation and all that. So ndokusiyana kuma levels guys, ndokusiyana kuma levels and anizoti chi but ndozvitongoripo varombo tongana chingotsitsirirwa vachingopazirwa but vapfumi asina mbona zvogereda zviri kuborodel zvichipwata dzimba borodel asina ndambozviona maybe asina ndasangana nazvo hangu, but if you know any house yakambopwanda borodel, come and talk in the comment section. Mundu uzoti iwe imba yakambopwanda yaligirikini kuborodel akatorwa stand yacho in the way that, but it seems like nyaya dzavo dzekuesera kukoti by investigation, then the next thing you won't hear anything regarding to this whole issue. But anyway, I'll keep you guys up to date with the latest regarding to this issue regarding former first lady Grace Mugabe and Chombo is, the man is the core of corruption during Mugabe time. I mean, this guy has been a minister of local government for 15 years. Just imagine, 15 years as a minister of local government, but 15 years in purple. The man because he knows ins and out of whatever. Joko Minister of Local Government. I'm not surprised that the man was also involved in this whole material. Muno kutoti aito iona kuti retirement package yake ya straight and for sure achinayo that package achinayo. That man is rich, is wealthy. I know kuti he's wealthy. 15 years uri Minister of Local Government. Come on guys. But anyway, let's wait and hear kuti Zacc inema results up regarding to this whole issue. Grace Mugabe and other people who are involved regarding to this land deal. Telling you some breaking news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Bless up.